Hi, my name is Lee Granger. I'm the founder of Radium Technologies and the developer of Living Cookbook. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate a few of Living Cookbook's meal planning features. Let's start by selecting the Calendar Navigator. If you have used Microsoft Outlook, then Living Cookbook's calendar interface will be very familiar. In the middle is the Calendar view. The calendar control on the right controls which dates are displayed in the calendar view. Right now, an entire month is displayed in the calendar view. Let's use the calendar control to change the view to a couple of weeks. Let's try a week view. Note how the calendar view reconfigures itself to display the selected dates in the best way. We can also show a few days at a time. Or even a single day. There are many ways to create a meal plan in Living Cookbook. The first is the most intuitive, drag and drop. You can drag recipes, ingredients, and menus onto the calendar to create meal plans. Let's start by opening a second workspace window. I'll arrange the windows so we can see them both. So let's plan a lunch for 4 and a dinner for 6. Let's start by dragging a recipe onto our meal plan for lunch. Let's change the number of servings to 4. Four servings of the recipe have been added to the meal plan. The meal plan's nutrition has been updated automatically. Let's add a beverage to our lunch. Instead of adding a recipe, we will add an ingredient instead. Let's drag the ingredient onto our meal plan. Our lunch serves 4, so let's add 4 glasses of wine. There's our ingredient on the meal plan. Let's add one more thing to our meal plan. Let's add an entire menu to our meal plan for dinner. Let's add 6 servings of the menu for dinner. There's our dinner menu. Note that all of the meal items act like hyperlinks on a web page. Clicking on a link will take you to the linked recipe or ingredient. Also, note that the date in the calendar control is now bold. This indicates that there is meal data for the day. Let's close the second workspace window so we can get a better look at our meal plan. Let's display 2 weeks in our calendar view. I have shown you how to use drag and drop to create a meal plan, but you can also use drag and drop to move and copy items already on a meal plan. Let's say I wanted to eat all of Tuesday's meal items except for the dessert on Friday. I can just select the meal items, press the Control key, and drag the meal items to Friday. If I change my mind and decide that I would prefer to eat those meals on Thursday, I can just drag them to Thursday instead. Now let's try copying our meal plans to the following week. Once again, we just press Control and drag the meal items. You can use this technique to move or copy days, weeks, or even entire months of meal plans. Living Cookbook also has a nutrition summary feature that lets you see nutrition and cost summaries for a range of dates. For example, let's say I wanted to see the average daily nutrition information for the 2 weeks shown here. I just select the Nutrition Summary view. Here we see the average daily nutrition for the selected dates, and a cost summary. Let's go back to our calendar view. Let's select our meal plan and see what it will look like when we print it. When you are ready to prepare the meals on your meal plan, you can print all of the recipes at once instead of going to each recipe and printing them individually. Now that we are happy with our meal plan, let's add the first week's meals to a grocery list. Let's take a look at our grocery list. Our grocery list is organized by store aisle, complete with cost information. In this brief video, we've only covered a few of Living Cookbook's capabilities. I encourage you to view some of the other videos to really get a sense of how powerful and easy to use Living Cookbook is.